today's topic. I thought of it this morning while I was at work. The phrase 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And it kind of stuck with me after I thought about it. It just kind of like stuck with me, throughout the day while I'm working, while I was at the gym. I just got done, did a pole day, and then a little bit of core and some cardio. Feeling pretty good. But yeah, I thought about that, all day. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. What does that mean? What it means to me is that when you're trying to succeed in something, succeed in one of your goals, make some kind of progress, achieve something you've always wanted to achieve, I feel like when you take those 2 steps forward towards your goal, that's good, that's towards your goal, but there's always going to be some type of inconvenience and some type of some type of trouble. You're going to run into something and it's going to slow you down a little bit. It'll push back your progress a little bit. But in my opinion, taking that 1 step backwards, that 1 step back, it allows you to, see and make sense of the progress, how far you've come. It allows you to see your success from a different point of view. Because when you're achieving things in life, when you're in the midst of, having something good going on in your life, whether it be a new relationship, you just got accepted to college, making a lot of good progress in the gym, whatever it is, just like whatever is good, that is happening to you at this moment. You're gonna have those two steps forward, and taking those 2 steps forward, you kind of see your progress in, I'd say, like almost a biased position. You'll think to yourself, you think to yourself, I've made some good progress, but I could do better. And that's good. That's always good to think about. But, you're going to think to yourself, I'd say like half negative terms while you're in the midst of a positive thing. And then eventually, when you do have something negative happen to you that slows your progress down, just holds you back a little bit, that 1 step back, that allows you to, see your progress from another perspective, like I said earlier. And that's always a good thing, because it allows you to really open up your eyes and see the pros and the cons, the challenges you've faced, the things you've overcame, the things you've conquered, during your journey working towards your goal, whatever it is. It allows you to see everything, just everything you have done and everything you haven't done, where you could do better, where you went wrong, where you really succeeded. It allows you to see everything. So when you eventually take those 2 steps forward again, you're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to feel better about your goals, and that you're achieving them properly. And then you take that 1 step back again. Process repeats. It allows you to see how much growth there was. So then it motivates you more, and it wants you, or you want to, keep going to see like what's the best that can happen to me out of these things that I'm doing, like going to the gym for a year. You think to yourself, okay, I like the progress. I've conquered a lot of things, but I don't want to stop now. I'm kind of curious if I got these results in a year, and these things that happened to me in a year, what could happen in another year? So then you take those 2 steps forward again. I'd say it's simple, but it is definitely hard to understand potentially. I myself understand that, and that's why it stuck with me today. I mean, the whole day, I just kept thinking to myself, like, I mean, yesterday was Easter. I uploaded a video yesterday, but I was with family, and previous to Easter, I was like in a recovering stage. Like, my body was just so sore, so I just kind of like stopped cutting temporarily and just kind of ate whatever, as long as it's high in protein and carbs, and then a lot of sleep. So, and then before that, I was in an extreme cutting phase for a couple months, and then really extreme for about 3 weeks. So, I mean, anyway, long story short, my body was not used to eating all that food, and I definitely felt sick today, and I also felt like, all this food that I've been eating lately, I'm just losing progress, and this and that, and man, I should really get back on the grind, and really watch what I'm eating, and making sure my calories out are higher than my calories in. And I like I said, I thought to myself that this morning, while I was also thinking about the 2 steps forward, 1 step back thing. And it just allows you, like I said, to see your progress or your challenges from a different perspective, which, eventually and ultimately leads you to take another 2 steps forward. It's just something to think about. It's, not everyone's probably going to follow it or understand it. But, that's just my opinion on it. That's what I think that means. I feel like I'm pretty firm on that. I wouldn't go so far as to say that the way I think is correct, and the way I think is right, and you could tell me something incorrect about my statement, in my opinion, and I could disagree. I'm not one of those people. I would listen, but that is my opinion, so technically it's not right nor wrong. But and then another quick little thing. So there's this company by the name of Streignth. I believe it's spelled Streinghth. It's just like strength with an I in the name. I always forget how to spell it. But I saw this ad on TikTok for it. It said something about being an ambassador and blah 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 blah, and it piqued my interest. So I watched the whole video, the whole ad. I watched it, and I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's go for it. I'm gonna sign up for it and see if I get accepted to be an ambassador for this company. And so I put in my application, and then I was told that the CEO actually read my application, and he really liked what he saw on my application, and they set up an interview for me, and that was, oh gosh, I think that was Thursday or Friday maybe. But yeah, they set up an interview for me over the phone, and they accepted me. So now I'm an ambassador for the company Streignth, and if you guys don't know who Streignth is, and what their values are and stuff, and like what do they sell, in terms of what they sell, they originally started out as a clothing brand for gym goers, and they still make clothing for gym goers, but they're working on transitioning into also selling other products, such as supplements like creatine, protein powder, pre-workout, which they do have available right now at Streignth.com. But and then they also have like accessories, like they're, I believe, trying to get like gym accessories, like this could be wrong, but like belts or like lifting gloves or something. Don't quote me on that, because I did click on like all the products they're selling and what they want to sell in the future, but I forgot a couple things, so please don't quote me on that. But they do want to sell like equipment like that. You know, they want supplements, they want clothing, and then they want like equipment. But they also do like meetups and stuff, and it's like a whole national, I believe national, or maybe global company that I'd have to double check on. But yeah, so they have it in like different groups, excuse me, based on your location and where you live. Like what your tribe is. I'm not gonna get too into detail about it, but my tribe is snow leopards because I'm from the Midwest. But all in all, I am a Streignth ambassador now, and if you use my discount code Tyler, all caps 10, when you check out on Streignth.com shop, you'll get a 10% discount on your on what you buy. Man, I could not think of that sentence. But yeah, so Streignth is like they're a real positive company. They're really optimistic, and they want people to be able to learn and grow and expand, you know, both mentally, physically, spiritually, within the actual like company, and also outside of the company too. So they want you to see growth in every aspect of your life, and they want to see growth in everyone's life. And like, you know, they just, I mean, kind of like me, I always try and like see the positive in any negative situation, you know. And I actually talked about this I think yesterday, maybe, or today. Yesterday? Probably yesterday, I'm not sure. Where I just like, I feel like every negative situation always has a positive, and I'm a firm believer on that. And, you know, I'll always try and take the positive out of a negative, just so I can see like a different perspective. And that's kind of basically like what the company is. They just want to see a positive community grow, and like positivity, and they want to see that growth for everyone, see them growing mentally and physically in the gym and spiritually, and they want to see them grow, you know, outside of work. Well, it's not really work, it's just like outside of the company, and, you know, inside of your they want to see growth outside the company and inside the company, you know, and like I said, every aspect of your life. It's, you know, it's really great. I love them a lot. I only heard about them last week, but from what it seems like, this seems like it's a really, you know, good company. You know, I mean, they're great people. You know, like like I said, the CEO, he read my application. The CEO only wants people who he sees fit the company's core values. And you know, I mean, it's small, but they're growing. They've, you know, in 10 months, there was a video, like a before and after, where in the before they were saying how they want to sell all these things, the supplements, pre-workouts, protein, whatever, and then 10 months later, he got to 10 months later, and you can go on the Streignth.com website, but they have all those things now, and they're continuing to do more things as well. But I mean, all in all, it seems pretty cool. I actually ordered some merch from them just a couple of days ago, so hopefully here soon I'll be able to, you know, wear and show off the Streignth merch. It's pretty cool. It's there's a lion as their logo. It's pretty cool. I like it. But I mean, yeah, that's really all I wanted to talk about today. If you want me to talk about something, you know, feel free to post in the comments. If you haven't hit subscribe, and you know, leave a like. It'd help me out a lot. But yeah, if you want me to talk about anything in specific, just feel free to leave a comment. I would be more than happy to cover something. Or if you were to ask me a question, I'd be more than happy to answer it in a future video. In terms of plans for the channel, I am hoping to eventually start recording myself working out in the gym and have like audio where it's like you can only hear me, and actually edit the video properly and set things up better. But that won't be for a while. I gotta save up for a better computer for that, and I'm also trying to wait and see too, like, is the gym I'm going to right now, it's busier than it's ever been that I've ever seen it in the past year. Like, I don't know what's up, but I just personally, I feel a little uncomfortable recording in the gym and then talking to myself like that. Just due to the fact I don't want people to say, hey, can you stop recording me or something. I mean, I don't know that they would say anything, but if it doesn't die down and it's what I want to do, which it is, I do want to eventually get into doing that, where you guys can see the things I do, how I do my sets and my movements and what I do for my exercises and whatnot. I do want to show that, but like I said, I want to see if it dies down a little bit, and if not, then eventually we'll get there. But for now, just got the car talks. I did edit my one video where I threw in some posing after my little car talk. It was forget what I did. I believe it might have been arms, but it was me posing. So here and there, if I record myself posing one day, you'll probably see that at the end of the video, just kind of to show my progress and where I'm at. It's always good to do that. Always good to record yourself and take pictures and videos, so you can see 10 months from now, 16 months, 3 years, 4 years, how far you've come, how far you've grown. It's always good to take progress photos and pictures, always. But I mean, yeah, that is something I'm probably going to be doing here and there, just at the end of the video. And then, like I said, eventually down the road we'll get into, like, I'll be showing off my workouts and stuff. I am hoping though that this summer, if my mom's fine with it, I still live with my mom. Shout out to my mom, by the way. But yeah, I'm hoping if she's cool with it that I could possibly turn the garage into kind of like not an outdoor, what am I saying? Into like kind of like a home gym. Just in the garage, and if I can do that and save up some money for like machines and like a lot more weights and things I can actually use to properly work out, then I could always record in the garage too, and then I won't be seen as weird or anything, or crazy talking to myself. But yeah, we'll see where things go in due time. But yeah, I'll probably record a video tomorrow too. I might be going to the gym with a couple of friends tomorrow. It depends on so my family and I, we're getting a new phone plan. We're upgrading our phones, and my sister, she's on the phone plan, but for whatever reason, we paid off the phones completely, like when we were there, 2 phones. But for whatever reason, my sister, like, her phone or something was blocked, and she had to wait like 48 hours before they could like transfer something, or I don't know. But the lady said she would give us a call when that like request to take that block off her her phone or her account or whatever. And I don't think she called us today because she was supposed to call my mom. So it depends on if she calls tomorrow, then, you know, we'll go upgrade our phones, and, you know, that's going to take like a good two hours probably. And then, you know, you got to set up your phone, download all your apps, you know, log into all your accounts. That in itself takes like I swear sometimes takes like a day. But, you know, it all depends. Whether or not, though, I will probably make time for the gym tomorrow, and if I don't, it'll just be my rest day, which would be fine. And then I'll just go sometime this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, make up for it. All depends. But, you know, I'll let you guys go. You enjoy yourself. Have a good night. And I'll see you when I see you, I guess.